Here's 3 common mistakes that AI beginners make and how you can avoid them. If you're just getting started with ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, or any other tool, this video will save you time, effort, and frustration. Let's get into it. Now, mistake number 1 is using just one LLM. Don't get me wrong, ChatGPT is great, but I highly recommend use all of the free tools that are available right now. Most all of these LLMs have a free version. Yes, it doesn't get you some of the AI agent features or the deep research features, but if you're not paying for any of them and you're just prompting the free ChatGPT, you're doing yourself a disservice by not copy pasting that exact same prompt across all of the other LLMs. Now, as you can see here on the screen, I have this AI tab that I keep empty. I keep a fresh chat ready to prompt for all of the LLMs I currently use on a daily basis right now. And this goes as I use Gemini. This one's rather new. This one's called Mistral. I still don't know how I feel about it, but I'm still using it every day with fresh prompts. Perplexity, Manus, Grok, Copilot, GPT, and Claude. Now, I currently pay for 3 of these, but even before I paid for them, I was still able to prompt GPT, Perplexity, and Claude. And I guess I do have a Gemini subscription due to, other Google Workspace accounts that I have. They come with Gemini. But every single one of these LLMs offer a free version. Use them all. What you're going to find is not all LLMs are the same. You're going to find that depending on the question you ask it, you might like Perplexity's answer over GPT's answer. And then on the contrary, you might like GPT's answer over Perplexity's answer, depending on the prompt, depending on the information that you're looking for. Each LLM serves its own purpose. And I highly recommend just use them all. Create something similar, have all the tabs open, group them, and then you can just toggle this group to keep your browser nice and clean. You can even close the group if you're using Brave so it doesn't use up too much background memory. But it is a game changer when you just take that same prompt across all LLMs. You start to learn more about each LLM and you start to experiment more, which is what this technology is all about, experimentation. Don't use only. Make sure to use more than one LLM. Mistake number 2 is treating AI like a blank slate every time. Starting over with a blank prompt wastes time. This is a bit tricky because if you don't have a paid model for most of these LLMs, they do not allow you to upload files in a project folder, as well as instructions so that you can prompt the simplest of prompts. But you can attach files through most of these LLMs for free. It's just you'll have to attach that file every single time. So you want to make sure you build context. If you're using these free models, build context, give it as much information as possible about your question so that it doesn't give you a surface level response, okay? That is a huge, huge, huge mistake that I see my friends and family make on a daily basis when they call me asking about these tools. Now, for example, given the model a role, you always want to give it a role like, for example, you're a YouTube strategist. Upload your past work. Give it links, especially if it's Perplexity, to certain YouTube channels you want to reference. You can even download certain transcripts and upload them to an LLM as a file and say, summarize this transcript. So if you come across a very long YouTube video that you don't want to watch and you just want the summary and they don't provide it in the bio, click that download transcript feature on the bottom right-hand side near related videos and upload that to GPT or any other of these LLMs, and you'll find that they will summarize that transcript for you. Cool little hack for anybody wanting to sift through YouTube content rather quickly. Now, mistake number 3 is using AI just for its output and not treating it like a partner. AI is here to stay. Yes, it's going to take jobs, but if you learn how to use it, you become more useful and valuable as a human being to people who need people like you. The need for people is not going to go away. AI is just going to remove some of the jobs that are tedious, redundant, and can be automated, right? So learn these tools. And through learning these tools, through using them every single day, you're going to find that you'll come up with ideas. Guarantee it. No matter your industry, even if you feel like your job's going to be taken by AI, you know pain points better than anybody else does. So in theory, you could create a micro SaaS that automates some of the work that you currently do that's maybe a little bit too tedious, maybe a little bit too time consuming, and create a service utilizing AI as a micro SaaS, which is a software as a service, and then charge monthly for that. I mean, opportunity is literally at our fingertips right now. And yeah, it's a bigger bonus if you have a pro subscription to some of these LLMs. You can create projects, as I mentioned earlier on in this video. You can upload your SOPs for your company. You can upload a whole bunch of data to it, and then you can pre-prompt the role, the context of whatever that project's about. That way, all future prompts underlying in that project, you just, for example, I have a YouTube title analyzer on Perplexity. And the reason I use Perplexity over ChatGPT is it will actually show me its console of going to a headline audit website to rate the headline, the title of my YouTube video concepts, a percentage. And I can say, all right, here's a title. Generate a number of titles and give me the highest ranked title. Now, all I did in that project, and I'll actually show you here. Let's open up Perplexity. Let's go to Spaces, Title Analyzer. Now, what I've done here is the instructions that I've given it are cross-reference the title I paste into prompt with the link provided. Return its score and then its suggestion of titles that score above 50%. So first it's going to check the score of the title that I paste. And then it's going to go through its work, usually spending about 10 minutes, generating a variation of titles based off of that first title I provided. So I just started testing this and I'm loving this. I love the outputs from Perplexity's Pro Edition versus ChatGPT's. That's why I use it. But what else did I provide? I provided some documents. Oh, I provided the links, right, to the Advanced Marketing Institute. If you're deep into YouTube and you're trying to optimize as much as possible and learn as much as possible, chances are you've heard of this. If you haven't, use it for your titles. It's a lot of it's about readability and discoverability, and the higher the percentage, the better. You generally want your title to be above 40%. And what I've been finding is some of the titles that I create are 20 to 30%. That's why I created this workspace within Perplexity, linking to that website, giving it a clear instruction of giving me the percentage of my title, and then come up with other titles that rank higher and then give me your results. It's a game changer. It's such a time saver. I can paste my title in here and then go continue working on something else related to that project. So highly recommend use AI as a partner and not just for its output. It's here to stay. Learn it to its full capabilities. And make sure, push back. Don't just take the first answer it gives you. Push back, refine its answers, define how you want it to communicate, and you'll find that the prompting process becomes more enjoyable once you refine any particular LLM that you're speaking to. So yeah, closing thoughts. Everyone starts somewhere, and these 3 common mistakes hopefully will help you improve your prompting capabilities and outputs utilizing these LLMs or any LLM in the future. Now, I'm not an AI expert. I'm building in public and sharing what actually works. If you'd like to see me make a particular video about a specific topic or industry, drop a comment below. Let me know who you are, what you do, who your target audience is, and most importantly, what your question is, and I will add a video to my queue custom tailored just for you. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. My name is Marcelo. This is Clearmud, and clarity matters.